I found 20 new Minecraft seeds that I think you need to see. We have some awesome cherry grove seeds, island village seeds, some mountains that reach up to the world generation height limit, some really awesome looking woodland mansions, and much more. Let's find out if one of them will be the one you decide to use for your next forever world. This is one of those Minecraft seeds that just looks absolutely incredible. I mean, everything combined here just looks fantastic. The mansion that's mountainside and cliffside, with the water, it just looks great. Plus, looking around and seeing all the mountains and forest biomes is really cool too. As a reminder, I just want to let you know that I play on Java Edition. Seeds on Java Edition and Bedrock Edition will have the same terrain, but structures do not generate the same. So you'll likely only get structures like the mansion in this one on Java Edition. Inside of the mansion, I found lots of bits of lush cave throughout, and alleys on the first floor, an arena room on the second floor, and another one on the third floor. I think my favorite part of the seed overall though is over here in this open lush cave area and some mountains. I just really like how it looks. All around, just a beautiful place to spawn into a world. This comment asked if I could find some height limit mountains. This one has a spawn in a valley surrounded by lots of mountains. That includes this big mountain range that reaches up to the generation height limit. For reference, I have my cloud set at Y level 257 and the generation height limit is Y level 256. The only time a regular Minecraft world will generate above that is if a structure or tree or something manages to go above it. If you look at the map in this one, you can see that the mountain range itself is really expansive too. I always like these because it's easy to find these surface cave areas like this dripstone one. So hopefully that works out for you, and I'll be sure to remember to look for more height limit mountains in the future. I found this Cherry Grove Mountain Circle seed here. Mountain rings are some of my favorite Minecraft terrain to find. The middle area is just a perfect spot for a nice build. Add in a cherry grove in the middle and it just looks awesome. Nothing new for me to find or share, but still always happy to do so. If you like cherry groves, stay tuned to see a couple more later in the video. I found this Plains type ocean village seed here. I mean, the actual island itself is really small, but there's still quite a few buildings packed into the village. It's pretty impressive, honestly. I always just think the concept of a village being in the middle of the ocean is pretty cool. They're just always one of my favorite types of seeds to find. And I actually just created a members only video with 5 more of them for my channel members. Click the join button below to learn all about becoming a channel member and getting exclusive perks. This desert seed looks pretty cool. There's lots of hilly terrain and we get this long lake here, and the village stretches all the way across the river. The path being a bridge across the lake looks really cool with the buildings all around. The seed gets even better with the desert temple here. As always, the temple and desert villages just look like they're meant to be near each other, and you could easily connect the two with a path or something. I just really like how this all looks. I've really enjoyed finding desert seeds lately. I found this little jungle temple island seed. The island is actually split with about half jungle and half forest, and of course having the temple on it is just awesome. I guess it would mean somebody had to travel out here to build it at some point. To the south you can see some land in a shipwreck, and to the north you can too. To the east you can find a mushroom island. An island like this one is just a great place to spawn into a new world. This little cove area with 2 villages on it looks pretty cool. You spawn into the world in a meadow looking right over the water. We get this village here, it has a ravine running through it with the building floating over it, and we get this second village here, some of it goes up the side of a mini mountain. You could easily extend the paths to connect across the water. I could definitely see some unique things being built around here. The Woodland mansion in this seed is really hidden. When you spawn into the world, you would have no clue that the mansion is nearby. You'd have to walk over to the cliffside to get a glimpse of it, or you'd have to see it down near the water. I do just want to mention that I think it's pretty cool having the spots of lush cave in the mansion like this. But yeah, this is a pretty cool place for a woodland mansion, but I want to know, why do you think they built it here? Hey, quickly, if you forgot or don't already know, I create a blog for every seed compilation video I make. It has all the seeds with screenshots compiled in a nice easy place for you to check out. If you want to copy and paste a seed or want to see all the coordinates for locations shown today, just click the link in the pinned comment or description. I have a Taiga Island village seed here. It's a pretty decent sized island with a taiga surrounded by a beach, and most of the island generates within a few blocks of the ocean level. All the village buildings are actually on the island, with only a few paths stretching into the ocean. And there's actually quite a few buildings, including the blacksmith. These Taiga Island villages are always great. I found this Cherry Grove village seed. I always like the look of structures and biomes they're not supposed to be in, especially villages. The Cherry Grove as a whole is pretty big in this one, and you can hardly see where the mini meadow is that generates the village because none of the pink petals are there. As always with these, the buildings being surrounded by the cherry trees just look awesome. So I'm gonna ask, which other biomes would you like me to find a village in? This mountain circle spawn area looks really cool. We get about half meadow and half pale garden in the middle, and of course we get a village here too. Lots of the village stretches into the pale garden and the buildings just look awesome here. There's also 2 blacksmiths here, which is great for some early game loot. Yeah man, just such an awesome looking place. This comment asked about finding a seed where you can find a base on a shipwreck. Something like this may work. You spawn right next to the shipwreck and all you have to do is dig out the sand. Then you have a nice safe little area inside. And even better, it's a split shipwreck with different types of wood, so it looks pretty cool. So hopefully something like this works for a shipwreck base. If you're looking for a nice simple world, maybe give this one a chance. You spawn in a big plains biome for some nice easy building space, and there's a village at spawn too. The blacksmith is a nice spot for some quick loot. Underground, you can find a trial chamber. This gives you something to progress towards exploring. Just a nice simple Minecraft seed for a relaxing survival playthrough. The spawn area of this seed just looks incredible. We get some mountains above a dark forest and they're split between jagged peaks and stony peaks. We also get this little water spot right next to that with some cliffs around it, and it leads right up to a tall woodland mansion. The entrance of the mansion is up near the mountains, and inside I found a couple different rooms with loot on the first floor, an arena room on the second floor with some more loot, and another arena room on the third floor with even more loot. There's a little lush cave down here near the bottom of the mansion too, and it actually leads right down to a mineshaft. Truly just a really great looking spawn area all around. I really like the spawn area in this seed here. I think it just looks absolutely beautiful. The tall, jagged peaks just look awesome as a background to this area. Adding in a village here is just great, especially with it stretching into the pale garden. I also like all the different tree types around here, and this ravine is pretty cool too. Just a really nice Minecraft seed all around. This seed has infinitely repeating mineshafts that never end. They just continue all the way across the world until you reach the world border. And you can see on the map that there's many instances of these throughout the world. You spawn into the world in a bamboo jungle, and there's a jungle temple right nearby. You'll be able to find the mineshaft underneath the jungle too. And the seed gets even better when you learn that there's a stronghold close to spawn too. Seeds like this are always some of my favorites to find. This is one of my favorite island village seeds I have ever found. The village is actually an abandoned village, which only has a 2% chance of happening according to the Minecraft wiki. Putting it on an island that's isolated like this at spawn makes it even more rare. And making it that much better, there are 2 blacksmiths, so double the chance at some loot. And there's also a frozen ocean nearby, which looks pretty cool. All this combines to just be a really awesome island village seed. The mountain at spawn in this seed is perfect for a background to a build. I mean, it just kind of has that perfect pointy mountain shape to it. And here in the meadow could be perfect to have it behind a build. The village gives an idea on how that could look. I also just want to mention that the nearby Cherry Grove village looks like a mess, and I really like all the cave openings nearby too. There's just so much potential for some builds with the nice scenery here. This Cherry Grove circle is right outside of the spawn of this Minecraft seed. You spawn in a little forest biome and you're looking right at the outside of the Cherry Grove. Now I think I've found Cherry Grove circles that I personally like a bit better than this one, but that doesn't mean this one isn't great too. Like, this whole middle area is pretty flat and really doesn't need much terraforming to build on. The dripstone cave openings across the cliffs look really cool, and honestly the different elevations of the Cherry Grove around is pretty charmful. There really is just so much to like about this area. When I look for lake village seeds, this is almost exactly what I hope to find. The world spawn is in a forest biome, and heading west in the nearby plains brings you right to the lake. I really like this one because it has a lot of buildings and stretches across a lot of the lake. It's also great having a couple paths that reach the land so you can easily make your way into the village. I mean, I find a ton of lake villages, and this is definitely one of my favorites. It just looks absolutely awesome. For more awesome Minecraft seeds, check out one of the videos on screen now. Thanks for watching. I'm out of here. See ya.